vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on, if you like all the hip-hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shea Baby's bringing to the table. Make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes.
All right, so right now, we on our way to H Mart. That's a Chinese restaurant. Yeah. Well, I think Asian restaurant. No, Asian supermarket. I'm sorry. We're going to go there right now, and we're going to get one of my favorite dishes. It's a General's Tao chicken. It's actually, they don't make it fresh. It comes in a bowl. It's delicious. You know, I'm going to take y'all with me. Then we're going to talk some of this Klay Thompson, Megan Thee Stallion smoke. I got a lot to say about that, especially to you nasty people in YouTube. That is a fact. So, right now we upstate New York, you know, which is not really upstate. Westchester, New York, you know, where the money's at. You know what I mean? Let me show y'all what it look like. This is my town. This is where we at. Yeah, I'm going to take y'all with me. We're going to go to H Mart. And we're going to go grab some of this General's Chow chicken. And we're going to talk some of this smoke. We're going to talk some of this good smoke. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, they got nasty on me on Instagram. You know, it's funny the way I run my platform. You know, they try to block me from getting real money. So, you know, they don't want me doing the news part too much. So it's making me have to pop out more. You know, y'all seeing me a lot now talking. I didn't really want to talk that much. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I mean? I got my opinions on things, but they want me outside. They want me outside. You know, F y'all, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Nasty. Y'all the gatekeepers. Y'all hate when niggas get a little motion. I've seen it all. I'm convinced about y'all clowns right now. You know, you see your boy, Benzito. This is why they mad. This is why they mad at me, man. And they don't want me to make more money. They want me to stay at a float. You know what I mean? They want me working for the white man. It's not gonna happen, fam. It's not. You know what I mean? That's why I ask the fans, I ask y'all people, donate some money to the Platty so we can get this really popping and really get this moving. But right now, it's not about that. We're gonna get this General's Chow chicken and we're gonna do it big. That's a fact. All right, so right now we pulling into the H Mart place. You see my window's filthy. We're gonna keep it up in the front right here. My car's dirty right now. It was raining in New York this morning, so I ain't washed the car yet, but we gonna wash it tomorrow. Look, okay, boom. This is the store right here we going to. H Mart. H Mart. Let's get to it. All right, so we're going on in. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How's everything? Good seeing you, my man. All right, so this is one of my favorite stores. You know what I mean? It's a fact. We up in here. It's lit. All right, so let me show y'all the vibe. See, look, they got all types of stuff. Yeah, I eat stuff like this. This is a fact. But let me show you what I'm getting. Hopefully they got what I need. This right here. This is it. I usually get a lot of this stuff right here. But today I'm gonna rock with the General's Chow chicken. That's a fact. This is where we at with it today. I could go a little California rolls. What y'all think? You want me to get the California rolls too? Oh, they don't got the shrimp tempura. I would have rocked with it. All right, let's do what we doing. We going with this. Let's get the chopsticks too. All right, so we got what we need. It's showtime. It's showtime. Now we gotta wait online, you know the vibes. All right, so we up out of here. We on our way back to the crib, you know. I ain't gonna show y'all too much of where I live, because if I showed y'all where I live, y'all would think I was hiding. But real talk, let me tell y'all something though. You know, this is before we get to the crib, heat up the food. And that's what I like about that food. You just throw it in the microwave and that shit is crazy. But I'm gonna let y'all see me. And I'm gonna eat with the chopsticks, because that's what I do. I'm international. But yeah, so, you know, the whole time with all of this stuff, with the platform thing, I've just been trying to grow and trying to win, man. You know, there's a lot of niggas that's around me, straight haters. You know, niggas don't want to see you win. Niggas ain't got no motion. You know, niggas ain't got no money. They ain't got nothing going on. So instead of helping a nigga with everything going on, get to the top, they leave me out here by myself always, man. But I don't care though, man. You know, it is what it is. You're gonna die alone anyway, man. It just shows niggas true colors, man. Niggas is real dick suckers and fans. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Me, I'm not that. I don't want to be around these rap niggas. I don't want to be around these industry niggas. I don't want to be around these ball players. I don't want to be around none of these niggas, man. You know, niggas ask me why I stopped interviewing niggas, because I got to chase niggas and do all of this. Fuck them. Who cares about them? Only y'all ladies do. Me, I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas, man. At all. You know, they lucky I'm easy. They lucky that I'm being easy this time. This is a different time of my life. I'm just trying to relax and do business. But the old shade would have fucked all these niggas bitches. Facts. And nothing's gonna happen. And that's real. But I don't want to do that no more, man. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I graduated from them days. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I say what I say, man. You know, there's a time period in everybody's life that, you know, you got to do something. You know, a lot of niggas that I'm around, they don't want to do nothing. Nothing. You know, I saw a post on Instagram, niggas say, if niggas want to smoke weed all day, get away from them, run. Run. That's what I'm doing. I'm running away from niggas, man. But we're going to talk this Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion smoke. As soon as I get to the crib, we almost there. Oh, y'all want to see some more of the town? Y'all want to see some more of the town? All right, so this is the local smoke shop right here where niggas go get the gas from. It's on the corner right there. That's the local, the gas. We get all the gas from. I don't get my gas from there. You know, I go to the Heights and go to the city. But yeah, this is my neighborhood, man. That's where I grew up at 40 years. Well, not close to 40 years. You know what I mean? But we've been out here in this town. That's a fact. If I showed you where I live, you would think I was hiding. And that's real. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, a lot of these niggas, you know, if you got a team of niggas that's around you and you see the hate coming, run from them clowns, man. Run from them. So I'm not going to put the green screen up today. We're going to just rock out. We're going to eat with the regular morning show background. We're going to eat like that today. Today we're going to be on that type of vibe. You know what I mean? Y'all see me, double sunroof, you know, Benzito. You know, I would show y'all the crib, but I don't want niggas coming over there. I gotta clap at niggas. I don't want to do that. That's a fact. But yeah, man, you know, watch them haters, man. Them haters is definitely around. The niggas is all, you know, I saw another post where he said niggas will like your shit, reshare it, and the whole time they right there hating. So even a like and a reshare is fake these days. Niggas is fake ass niggas, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Stay away from them, man. Throwback Thursday, get away from the haters. That's a fact. Okay, we making that right. We on our way back in the back streets. Oh yeah, I live in the back roads. I live in the back roads. You know, once we make this left up here, then I can show y'all because I can't see the street name, but we going through the back roads, man, to get to the back cave. That's a fact. Here we go. We're gonna make this left. Here it is. Keep that down so y'all can't see the name of the street. Here we go. We're on our way into the back roads, man. That's a fact. We're on our way to the back roads. See, that ever did it. I'm driving and recording. That's how much I don't got no help from niggas. I got no cameraman, no nothing. You know what I mean? Niggas just want free payments. Niggas will not get no money from me. From them interviews, no money for no interviews, no money to be a cameraman, no money for nothing. Because you know why? Because if you would just help out and do things if you felt what I was really doing. Evidently, you're not feeling it. It's fine. I'm going to the bank by myself. I'm going to the top by myself. I'm going to get me one bad shorty, and me and her going to do our own YouTube. That's what I'm saying. I'm saving this last run for the chick that want to understand what's going on, and me and her going to get real famous and get this money. That's it. The last one, me and her going to rock out and spend this bread. This is a fact. Oh, yeah, so we surfing. Look, we in them back roads on our way to the crib. Sorry about the dirty windows, but it's okay. I'm in a Benzito, so that's fine. Yeah, man, them back roads to the back cave, man. Them back roads to the back cave. Like I said, I could easily show y'all where I live, but I'm not. All right, so we about to step into the crib. We're going to heat up this food, and we're going to get it rocking, and we're going to talk about this Klay Thompson and this Megan Stallion. I see y'all in a few. All right, we at the crib now. We about to throw down that General Style chicken. Got me some good Kool-Aid. It is up. Enjoy. Bon appetit. I do it for real. You know, if you're going to eat the Asian food, pause, you know, you got to do it the right way. So, yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit tonight while I'm eating this, pause. I wanted to talk about, you know, Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. See, to use chopsticks, you got to hold it right. Now, how I know how to use chopsticks is I played a lot of basketball at a young age, and I went to a prep school in Connecticut where, you know, there was a lot of Koreans there, and my roommate was Korean, so he used to make me at night eat a lot with chopsticks so I could learn how to be international and eat with chopsticks. So I want to thank him. Shout out to Kenny. Me and him got into a fight too. You know, I smacked the shit out of him. He jumped up and drop kicked me in the chest. That was the worst move I ever seen in my life. That's why you can't play with them type of dudes. You think that them dudes are soft, them dudes come out, you know, karate for them is sort of like basketball for us niggas in the hood. That's a fact. But he did teach me how to use chopsticks, and I want to thank him for that. Shout out to Kenny. All right, so this General Child's chicken is hitting. This is one of the best meals that I've got to say that come from a packaging. You know, you go to the Chinese restaurant in the hood, they give you dog and rice. You go to the real Asian market where all the Asians shop at. That's where the food is fresh at. You know what I mean? I showed y'all in the beginning, this is fresh food, 100%. All right, so Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. I got to say, I'm not hating on them. You know, I want them to be successful. You know, I want them to have a great relationship. You know, who would want, you know, people to get into a relationship and pray for their downfall? That's not me. That's not me at all. You know, the thing about that is that why, you know, I jumped on Instagram and I wanted to talk about this tonight because the niggas was nasty in the comments was that, you know, y'all got to stop being fans at some point in your life. The fan shit got to go out the window at some point. Because for you to sit there and say this is cool for Klay Thompson to wife up Megan Thee Stallion after all of the nonsense that happened to Tory Lanez, it makes me second guess what type of person you is. And that's a fact. These are the people in the comments. I'm talking to you. You know, they like, Tory didn't put her there. He put him, Tory, she didn't put Tory there. Tory put himself there. No, he did not. We saw when she was talking to the cop, when she said that she stepped on the glass, you know, did all of this. You know, then she said something about another thing when she said Tory didn't shoot her. Come on, man. We saw all of this. And then, this is how I know niggas be pillow talking and praying on niggas' downfalls is because me, personally, if I see a chick put a nigga through what Tory Lanez went through, I'm never, ever looking at her way at all. That's sort of like niggas watch baby mothers put they man through stress and you sleep with her behind his back. You see what type of chick this is. You see what type of nonsense she do. You see what she put your man through and you still sleep with her. Behind your man's back. That's what niggas do. You know what I mean? I don't like niggas like that. Those are people that think with the little head instead of their big head. I think with my big head at all times. I never think with my little head. At all. That shit'll get you in trouble, get you shot, get you killed. That's a fact. You know, there's girls, you know, there's girls out there who say, yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure they're like, yeah, Shay, don't want to come here, come there. No, Shay don't go to, since I started being in the streets. If you live too far, I don't want it. That's number one. If you live in a bad neighborhood where I feel like I gotta watch my head where I go into the hood to get some coochie, I don't want it. And that's a fact. So I don't understand why Klay Thompson would put himself through a headache that he could have avoided. He don't need to rock with Megan Thee Stallion. What you think, Megan Thee Stallion is the baddest chick that these NBA niggas be around? Actually, she's probably the worst. Y'all see them groupies that they be having at the games? Them girls is drop dead, gorgeous, flawless. They all birds and thotties, but you see them at the game. Oh yeah. Let me tell you, real quick before we get back into the Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. When you eat with chopsticks, right? A lot of people like grabbing. You gotta scoop like this. That's how I was taught. You know, if you watch them, the Asians, they pick up the chicken and they scoop the rice and they go like this. Me, I don't like to put the bowl to my mouth and anything like that, pause. So I just scoop it like this. I'm nice with it. So ladies, you know, if you like going to sushi shambas and all of that, Shay Baby will be a good date. Because I'm not these ignorant niggas out here that gonna say, give me the food and give me a fork. Because they never been out the hood. I done, you know, been to so many places, different nationalities. I'm down with whatever. That's 100%. So ladies, your man's ready to eat anything, pause. And I'm not talking coochie. That's a fact. Now back to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan, you know, she came up off this. I feel like Klay Thompson is the smash. Klay Thompson's not smashing her. She's smashing him. And the reason that is because boy got the real bag. Megan got a few dollars, but not like boy. Boy got the real bag. You know what I mean? So for her, this has come up for her. You know, she don't got no kids. He don't got no kids. They might have a baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. Megan Thee Stallion, she'll sit her ass down for this one. 100%. Klay Thompson is on his way out the league. He's old. He's washed up. The threes ain't Splash Brothers like they used to be. You know, on FanDuel, it's like plus 200 for him to score 10 points when they used to the nigga averaging 20-something a game. He's on his way out. Unless he has one of them breakout seasons averaging 20 this year, he's done. So, with me saying that is, Megan Thee Stallion might be ready to settle down, have a baby, get married and all that, and she chose him. You a goofy for that, Klay Thompson. You a goofy for that, right? How you go your whole career, no kids, no wife, no girl, no nothing like that, and end up with this? Now, I'm not trying to play Megan. Megan is a cutie. She's not whack. But if I'm an NBA star, 35 years old with no kids, this is not what I'm trying to do, y'all. Word. And he gonna see later on down the line all the stress that she gonna put him through. Because right now it's all dandy. She's happy. She see the money, you know. But let's keep it real. Niggas light skinned. She used to fucking with thugs, Tory Lanez, rappers. This dude might be too feminine for her. No offense, Klay. And I'm not saying you zesty. I'm saying, you know, you're not a street dude that she is used to. She just got a street nigga locked up and $150s in his face in jail for fucking with her. And you, this is what you want to do, fam? Now, Klay, you got the bag. Women are throwing themselves at you all day. What's going to happen if you cheat on her and you get caught? You see how she act. She was jealous that your man, Tory Lanez, was in the pool with Kylie Jenner and them. And you know what I'm saying? And having fun with the Nickelodeon baddies. She got mad, stormed out of there. He went to chase her. Next thing you know, he's locked up. Which was the worst move Tory could have ever did. Let her go. Call her later. She's gonna pick up your calls, fam. You're in the pool with Kylie Jenner and all of them. Come on, man. That was a bad move for you, Tory. That's why you got locked up and the shit that happened to you. And I feel bad for you too, man. You know, I saw your father acting up in the courtrooms. Now, I can just imagine if my child is locked up and got $150s and they try to kill my man. And they try to kill my man in jail, B. That's what I'm saying. That's nasty. Now, if Klay Thompson, these are things that's supposed to register in your head. You know, the guy code is always no pillow talking, bros over hoes. Remember all that talk? You just regarded all of that. You just regarded all of that. Because no matter what, if she says she didn't do it, he did this to me, all of this, he still went to jail dealing with her. Nasty work, fam. $150 to his face. Nasty work, Klay. And I'm just keeping it real with you, man. And Klay, you my guy. You the Splash Brothers. I love basketball. Basketball is my number one passion. So, you know I'm more for you, Klay Thompson, than Tory Lanez dealing with Megan. But once she put the nigga under the jail and got him $150 in his face, she's a chick that's off the list. She's off the list because it's nasty work. You know what I mean? And this General Child chicken is hitting. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Look, this shit hitting. Chopsticks and all. That's a fact. Yeah, so, like I said, nasty work, Instagram. And y'all jumped down my throat, pause, defending this chick. Them niggas that's in them comments, y'all them pillow talking niggas that niggas don't want to be around. You got a lot of nerve to go against me, knowing that this dude did time and got a $150 in his face for a female. You should never be defending her for that. As a real dude, you know that's nasty work. But that's the problem. Y'all niggas on Instagram ain't real dudes. And on Facebook, you're not real dudes. Y'all internet gangsters jumping in niggas' comments like you want to fight. What you want to fight a nigga for comments? For a nigga opinion? Yo, on God, this is word of my mother. If you could send me a comment if you see me, anybody, I got $100 for you if you see me in any nigga's comments talking crazy. I got $1,000 for you. I got $10,000 for you. Show me the proof. Because I don't got time of day to be worrying about niggas' comments and what niggas is saying. I listen to what they say, hit the like button or not, scroll right by it. Take my time, have my face and my platform out there commenting on niggas' shit. I don't do that. Even on fake pages that I got, I don't do that, man. Come on. Yes, I said it. I got fake pages, of course. 100%. That's to look at the thotties. You already know what it is. So, yes, man. I got the fake pages. So I know I can easily be dropping comments on niggas' reels with all my fake pages. I don't do that, man. For what? It don't make no sense. That ain't helping me. So you hating ass niggas all over Instagram and Facebook hating. I see y'all out there and I see who's saying it too. You know what I mean? Niggas is haters, man. And that's a fact. So, the moral of all this story is, Klay Thompson, you just lost one. You just lost one. You lost with that, my dude. And you still got time to boss her ass and send her back to the game. Klay Thompson, there's still time to bust her ass and send her back to the game. It's your man, Shay Baby. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this General Child's chicken. It's banging. And we're going to talk about it. I'll see y'all. Let's get to it. The take.